Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Joey here. So today I wanted to bring you guys a review video. I have not done a review video in a while. You guys always know that I do review videos mostly on foundations. And I feel like it's that time of the year, sort of, especially, well, I'm gonna say New York, because in New York it's getting colder, and it's like when people decide to go out or when people decide to wear makeup most of the time, because when it's humid out here, not a lot of people like to wear makeup. So this is over a long, oh my god, I don't know how to say it, like it's long overdue. There you go, long overdue video, because I have recorded this video like 5 times, but I had not posted it and I have been deleting it. So finally this is the video, and the star of this video is going to be the Makeup Forever HD foundation, the Ultra HD foundation, not the regular, the Ultra HD. I don't have the cover for this because I've been having this foundation for about 2 months now. I got it for free at my job. As you guys know, I'm a beauty consultant and makeup artist for Sephora, so I do get a lot of free stuff. And sometimes I buy my foundations, but most of the time I get a lot of them for free. But I also like to tell you guys my feedback on it, because a lot of people ask questions anyways. So I wanted to make a review video. Now, currently right now I'm not wearing the foundation. I'm wearing another foundation, but I will do a demo for you guys, because of course you want to see what the foundation looks like on my face, and it makes no sense for me to be wearing a foundation that's not this one for the video. So just to dive into what the foundation is, if you guys have used the HD foundation in the past from Makeup Forever, you guys know that it gives you a natural kind of glowing look. So this one kind of does the same thing, but I feel like it's not as glowing as the old one, which is what I love the most about it. It's not as heavy. I really like that about it too. And well, I mean, I've used heavy before. I don't have a problem using anything heavy. It's just, it's nice to have something that doesn't feel like makeup on your face, and it doesn't get as oily on my skin. And you guys know that I have extremely oily skin if you follow me on Instagram, or if you've seen my previous videos. But if you haven't, I have extremely oily skin. No matter if it's 10 degrees outside, my skin is gonna be shiny as hell. So it's what I really love about this foundation, that it doesn't get as oily. I pair it up with the Step 1 primer by Makeup Forever, and I use the mattifying one. I wish I had let me see if I can find the container for it. Oh, so it's this one right here, which I'm running out of, and I'm so sad because I love this stuff. And this is Step 1 primer by Makeup Forever, and this is the mattifying one. So I pair these two up together and they make a great duo. So just a little information about it, facts. I'm reading this from my MacBook. There used to be 26 shades in the old Makeup Forever foundation, but this one has 40 shades now. So now there's in-between shades for those people who didn't have a shade for the old Makeup Forever foundation. So if you really wanted to try that foundation and they didn't have a shade for you, guess what? Now go to Sephora and try it out and see if you have a shade. Basically, a little background information about this foundation. They wanted to make a foundation that applies to the new technology that they're making for the film industry. This technology is called 4K. Now, in the new technology that's being created in phones, in cameras, you can see everything. You can see pores, you can see imperfections, you can see that the person's wearing makeup. And they wanted to make a foundation that you're not able to see that everything is blurted out and looks like a second layer of skin. So that's what Makeup Forever did with this foundation, which I can vouch for, because honestly, like when I put it on, it looks like skin. It just blends in and it looks so beautiful. So I love that about it. It's a lighter weight formula than the older one, which is what I said before. And it's what I really love about it, because every foundation that's coming out now for some reason is a lighter weight, but it has like really nice coverage. And that's what I love about this, that you don't really have to use a lot to get the coverage that you desire. It says it's a medium buildable coverage, which you can build it up to be a full coverage. And the best way for you to apply it is by using a flat top brush, which would be something like, let me see if I have a flat top brush, because I don't really, not a flat top brush, a flat foundation brush, which I don't really use those as much. I have one laying around, I just don't know exactly what it is. So, you know, when they trained us on this foundation, they also said, you know, like when you're using the flat brush, just, you know, apply the foundation to the face and then do that dragging and pulling. I'm going to show you guys how I apply it, because I apply it the same way but with a different brush. And like I said, I like using something like this. I always love brushes like this. I could use my beauty blender, but I feel like the beauty blender doesn't give me the coverage that I want with this specific foundation, even though I love using beauty blenders. But you know, if you go to Sephora or if you go to Makeup Forever, like the actual boutique in the city, they'll tell you to use a flat top brush, which might be a better option. I'm going to show you what it looks like now when I apply it, and what the coverage is going to look like. So I'm going to remove all my face makeup except for, you know, my eyes and stuff, and I want to show you guys what it looks like and what the coverage looks like. So this is my skin without the foundation on, and as you guys can see, I don't have like the best skin. My skin gets on my last nerve, and I have a lot of scars with acne, so I really like to use things that really cover it up very well. So I'm going to show you guys what I do, and I always tell people that a little goes a long way. Really important, because what happens is that a lot of people like to cake on a lot of makeup, and you waste your money because you're sitting there using pumps and pumps and pumps. I don't know what you're trying to achieve, but 2 pumps of this would probably do you justice. So I like to start with 1 pump, because maybe 1 pump might cover. I don't know. We'll see. But this is basically what I do. I just put this on like this. And I already have my primer on. So, like I said, I use the Makeup Forever primer. And I'm looking at my mirror. So if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, by the way, the shade that I use is 173. If you have used the Makeup Forever foundation, like the HD foundation in the past, and you really love the color that you were using, you will be the same color in this one. So the color still works. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my flat top, and I'm just going to start to press it. Just press it on. And then I'm going to pull. For somebody who has textured skin like me, or you have like really open pores, this is a great technique, like the pressing and then the pulling, because you're really getting that makeup to cover the pores as well. Buffing wouldn't really be the best technique. I would do buffing for somebody who doesn't really have open pores or texture. Like if you have really nice clear skin, buffing would be nice, but I would do the pressing and the pulling. So I'm going to use like a pump and a half, so not putting a lot of pressure. Look, like this much, like literally that much goes a long way, because I'm seeing now, and I'm seeing like the coverage is actually really, really nice. So I don't really need to put on a lot. And, you know, most likely I'm going to put a powder over this, because I do like to look a little darker. So I am going to put my Cover FX powder over this. And I'll have a lot more coverage. So I don't have to put on a lot. So as you could see, like all my imperfections that I had on my cheek area with the acne, it's pretty much gone. Like, my skin looks even, just like when I first started the video. The only thing is my face is not contoured like when I first started. And I'm gonna use another pump and a half, which that means I used 2 pumps, just like I told you. And it's just to cover those little areas that I missed. And you see? So pretty much everything is nice and covered. The durability of this foundation, I could say honestly, it'll last you the whole day. The most important thing is just always having a good primer and always prepping your skin properly. So even, please, like, even if you have oily skin, try to hydrate. So find a good moisturizer, because that's really important. Your skin is very important, and your makeup is going to go on smooth, more smooth. So just remember to always moisturize, and then put on, of course, your primer. I like to use, if you're oily like me, you can use the same primer that I use. If you're not, you can, Makeup Forever has like almost 10 primers, so you can choose one that applies to your skin type or to your skincare needs or whatever. Basically, this foundation, how many stars do I give it? I'm going to give it a 4.7. Most foundations that I get, the reason why I do reviews on them is because I love them. So I love to recommend great foundations to everybody out there. The reason why I give it a 4.7 out of 5 is because I really love just the consistency of it, how I don't have to do a lot of work. It looks like my skin. It doesn't look like makeup, and when I do wear it, my clients do love the way it looks. And overall, like, throughout the day, it doesn't oxidize, which is what I love the most about it. It doesn't turn a different color. Whatever color you put on your face in the beginning of the day, it is going to stay that color, unless you put a powder, a foundation powder over it. That's when it's going to change, or if you put like another foundation with it. But other than that, it's not going to change color, even if you have oily skin. So that's what I really, really love about this foundation, because oxidation is always a problem with me. Like, some foundations turn orange on my face, they turn way too dark, and I do not have that problem with this. So I could say this is awesome when it comes to that. As you guys can see, if you want to see a closer look, it covers everything. My texture of my skin is really bad because it's that time of the month. But other than that, it covers very well. I didn't put any concealer. You guys see my skin before that. Blends into my neck. I didn't even put foundation on my neck. That's how much it blends. It's just beautiful. If you're the same skin tone as me, you can use the 173. Perfect color. If you're in between my skin tone and something darker, there's an in-between tone. Just, you know, make sure you go to Sephora and check out the Color IQ. They can match you and see what your color is. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, any comments, or concern, you can always comment below. Follow me on Instagram at @PeraltaKnowsBest, and I can answer any question that you have about this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon.